Yes, mi gente. We're back here for another week of Abiertos. DJ Mendez, DJ Nasty Nash in the building, causing a ruckus for all of you. Hey, look at that sexy man in there.
What?
Ay, ay, ay.
DJ Nasty Nash is in the house, in the building.
Yes, DJ
How's it
Nash.
going, man?
Honestly, mírame la carita. Mírame la carita when I come on screen.
Oh, no. Pobrecito, mira que lo tienen, pero. Que lo tienen hecho, ya sabe.
So how you doing, brother? ¿Cómo te ha ido? ¿Cómo has estado? ¿Cómo...
Good, bro. Good. Can't complain. It's just been a crazy week, no lie. Work, everything is just back to school. Kids are back. Yeah, man. It's
Don't you
just been
love
a.
that?
Yeah, well, yes and no. Because I mean, they're not here as much as they were like in the summer, right?
Mhm.
Because they do go to school in Scarborough. But other than that, man, just I have them like today and yesterday, and man, it's just enjoying them, enjoying the kids, enjoying the baby, enjoying everyone, man. Just trying to go flow.
Yeah, I get it. See, for me, it's why I say that I get happy when the kids are back at school because at least you know they're somewhere safe instead of running around.
Are they really safe, bro? Look what just
Nowadays, or
look
compared
what
to
just
when we
look
were in school,
look what just happened not so long ago in the school, bro.
what happened?
14-year-old kid went on a school,
Yeah,
shot
in Chile
four
or Brampton
kids.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, man. I mean, they are safe. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, going with those news, it's just so sad to see and actually see how safe our kids. You know what I mean? So that just blew my mind. No, honestly, it was a 14-year-old kid, and the last thing I heard, I don't know if it's true, but and that the dad is gonna get time in jail too
Yeah, that's what ends up happening.
because of what's it called because he's the one, no, because he's the one that gave him as a present that gun or that whatever he used on the shooting. So he's gonna get like 100 something days. I don't know exactly, bro. Don't get me on that, but like that's around what I heard. That he's
In your
gonna be
right
doing
mind,
time because he's the one that gave him the gun as a present.
in your right mind, knowing where the countries we come from, living here for as long as we've lived here, living in the cities we've lived in,
Hmm.
would you give one of your boys a gun?
Absolutely not, bro. Nope.
Or how about your daughter?
Nope. No, man. I'd rather them like train something, learn some martial arts, defend yourself, make your hands be the weapon. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give my kid a gun or nothing like that, bro. Unless it's very if we come to a point that we actually everybody needs something like that to defend ourselves. Okay, that's a whole different ball game. But as we are right now, man, just it's better to for them to learn how to defend themselves than they don't have to depend on no weapon or no nothing for them. My point of
I agree with you. Honestly, that's one thing. Coming from a family with military buffs, army, police, whatever, that's one thing Grandpa always said to us. And even my dad, we've talked about it with my dad a few times. Whenever I've been parenting my kids actually, you don't need a gun. You don't need a weapon.
No, nope.
And you know what? I always say it, and I love saying it as a joke. I make people laugh when I say this, but you know what? If I really want to fight with someone, motherfucker, thunder, lightning.
No, but that's the way it is. Even when I was young, bro. Like even my teens, like and you know this, bro. I was a fighter. I like to fight. I was always
Mhm.
getting I was always getting into scraps. But that was me. But all my fights, everything was 1-on-1, man. Yeah, there were times that I got rushed, but then of course my people came too. You know what I mean? But other than that, like yes, we heard. Of course, we always gonna hear about. Not, back then it was stabbings. You were like, oh yeah, so and so got stabbed, or yeah, this guy got stabbed. This guy, it goes like that. But now it's like, yo, they're getting shot, bro.
Yeah. We
You
were
know, starving, you'll survive. Depends what it is. But, bro, they're getting shot. They're getting guns now, man. It's like kids, young bucks with guns.
dude, dude, you know what? As grandma used to say, ni los calzones te puedes lavar, cabrón. You got your freaking underwear still with freaking speed marks, and you're turning around and trying to carry a weapon.
Right?
Like, come on.
So,
See, at
yeah,
that
bro.
point, I hate getting political, but
I know.
why is the government not doing something about this?
I heard one of the comments on that I heard on that topic. He says that why don't we? They're putting so much money on wars and other stuff that they're doing, and they're not putting the money for the safety of our kids. They're not putting a patrol or something to take care of the kids for stuff like that not to happen. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's just sad. Sad on how things are going. So
So I'm just looking it up because you just triggered me. So Canada has apparently committed $8 billion to Ukraine since the to Russia's commencement of the invasion back in February 2022.
hmm
8 billion.
and how much do they have on kids safeties, like safety for schools or something like that, bro? They don't have that much money there.
So my question is why? And I'm sorry, you guys that listen to the show, you guys know me. There's very few things that trigger me this badly. But why the fuck are we giving out that much money instead of taking care of our own?
Yeah, we're taking care of on other people's problems that we can't even take care of our own problems.
Like,
Like
I'm
you know,
sorry, I don't swear and I don't like to swear. But this is
wow.
pure bullshit.
Yep.
Why are our kids not being taken care of? And it's like, don't get me wrong, yes, children across the world need and require love and care.
hmm
But for a fucking war?
hmm Yeah, man. That just kind of wow. Well, he didn't set good on me like when I heard all that, bro. And it's true when that guy put like the comment that he said, like so much money going on. Well, that's in the States too, right? But I mean, even in Canada, so much money going on, putting their fucking army, getting weapons for their army, getting this and that, trying to invade this and that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just so much stuff that they trying to do for other stuff. Meanwhile, they're not taking care of the future, because that's what it is, man. The kids nowadays is the future of the country. You know, if we take care of the children now, our future is gonna be well done. You know, if we don't take care of them, what kind of future are we gonna have if we don't take care of our kids? You know what I
We're not
mean?
taking care of our kids.
No, no,
And
and
I'm not saying that every kid is this and every kid is that because there's some amazing children. There's some
absolutely.
amazing youth. There's some
hmm
beautifully, and I'm not talking male or female or any of that shit or LGBTQ. I'm not saying none of that. I'm
hmm
generalizing. There are some amazing youth,
Yeah.
okay? Some young adults, some young children, some. It's
Uh,
just wild. Why are we not
and,
investing in
and
more?
you know what the sad part is that if they are putting money on schools, they're putting on money on schools that they already have the money on. They're not putting in the schools that they're in the hood. That you know what, great athletes, great kids could come out from there, and they're not actually putting the money on them. You know what I mean? So in that sense, like it's kind of messed up. You
It's
know what I mean? But
frustrating.
then what can we do if the government's not doing nothing to help the kids? What can we do to help the kids?
Actually, now that you bring that up,
You know, because it's on us, bro. Like right now to teach our kids what to serve, like anything is on us, man. Like the government's not doing shit all for them.
so here's something. Here's something I want you to think about. And this is something I've been thinking about, and I wanted to bring up to the team next time we have whatever. Our we haven't had a meeting in a while for now that,
No, we need one.
but we need to do a fundraiser of some sort for the kids.
Yeah, that'll be actually something great, bro. Because I mean, there's so many kids out there that they do need the help.
And
They do
there,
need.
¿cómo se llama? There's a foundation in Scarborough that I like.
Yeah,
It's for kids. It helps. It's in Regent Park in that area. Uh,
Regent Park is done though.
Park, yes,
There's
but still the community's still there.
yeah,
And
some.
there's they reached out to me a while ago. Um, they're looking for anybody that can give them funding, assistance. At one point, the lady calls me up and says to me, "If you guys are able to donate soccer balls to us, basketballs, like,
So let's do it.
that's something I'm thinking we should do for Christmas or right after Christmas. Like,
Christmas, Thanksgiving, bro. Like I mean, anything. And there's not really any specific time to do it. We could just do it anytime.
no, no, I'm just
And
thinking uh, how we can
bro,
turn
because
that.
right now the community center over there is actually big, and there's a lot of community centers. Not only there, look, Jim Finch. Uh, it's a big ass community over there. That's really
The kids are
they do
struggling.
need the help, bro. You know, and it's funny because I was just thinking about that, and yeah, man, it's just the kids do need the help or whatever they need to get with. You know,
Don't mind me. I'm just messing around with the camera a little bit.
It's all
I'm
good.
having fun today. I'm in one of those moods today, brother. Um, Before we went on air, I was telling Nash some things that are going on in my personal life, so he understands why I'm being a bit of a goofball. Uh, but at
It's
the
all
same,
good, man. That's the way we deal with our stuff. You know,
yeah,
we all have different ways of dealing with it. So, yeah, you want to be a goofball and deal with it like that? By all means, bro. I support you.
you support me. You're like a wonder bra, keeping it all up and up, eh?
Yep. Never let you fall, bro.
Oh, you know what? That's one thing I got to give you. Our friendship has gone through thick and thin and rough moments,
Of course.
but
I
we're
mean,
still
well, bro, it's just like in any relationship, friendship,
there. Hey, take it
you
easy.
know,
Take it easy.
no, friendship, relationships, anything. It's never gonna be 100%. You know, I mean, if it's 100%, then it's not right. Same thing. If you don't fight with your partner and if you don't argue with your partner, then how true is it? You know what I
See, you
mean?
know what?
Because
Now that you're bringing this up, and I find it funny because I listened to and you and your brother got me hooked on podcasts. So there's this one guy that I listened to, and he's always talking about how to be a man and how a man needs to be this and how a man needs to
hmm
be that. And he was interviewed by somebody else, and the I'm not going to mention names because I need to get permission and all that, and I don't want to get in trouble because I actually respect this guy. Never met him, but I want to meet him. He was interviewed and he gets asked by the other person,
hmm
"Do you? What you're saying is you and your spouse never fight?" He turns around, looks at us, and says to him, "Are you stupid?" I'm like,
but I mean, it's true, bro. Like, if you're gonna say, "Oh, I have the perfect relationship. I don't fight with my partner," and this and that, you know what I mean? How how true is that relationship, bro?
"There's
Because I
going to be
mean, there's
disagreements."
gonna be times that you're gonna piss her off, and she's gonna piss the fuck out of you. You know what I mean? And it's
Especially knowing who
just,
we are.
you know what I mean? It's bro. It's same thing with friendships. It's gonna be days that like you know you're not gonna like what I say or do same way. But I mean, at the end, we're friends and we could talk about it. The thing is, we're adults now that we could actually talk things over and it's like deal with the stuff talking. You know what I mean? And then instead, back then it's like probably fuck this guy, like blah blah blah, shut him off. Nah, man, it's not the way. There's always reasons for everything. You know what I mean? So it's like now, like it takes a long time to learn stuff, but I mean, it's never too late to learn. And that's one of the things I learned. Like communication and talking, it's actually solves a lot of problems that it would have led to something bigger.
Oh, frig yeah.
You know what I mean?
Frig yeah.
So, and trust me, and you understand that too. It's just why not talk instead of trying to find or trying to what's it called, figure out like what do they really mean? Like what the fuck? Can you just tell me straight up like what is it instead of going around?
See,
And so.
this brings
That's
me to
just me
something
though.
that happened not too long ago,
Hmm.
and it was actually talked about. This guy that I'm telling you about, trains and tries to show you how to become a better you.
Okay.
You know, I love watching shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you know what? Instead of watching junk or whatever else when I'm having my breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
if I have the time, I sit down and put that on.
Sick.
So he turns around and says, "You know what?" And this triggered me because I was talking to a girl. I'm trying. I'm not trying, but if it happens, it happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I started talking with this lady, and she says to me, "I don't want any arguments in my life."
Ah, honey,
Good for
you're
you.
delusional.
No, no, good for you. Good for you. Like straight up, good for you. You don't want this. At least you're setting out what you don't want.
Yeah.
But realistically, and I asked her, so you're saying your mom and your dad never fought?
Mm-hmm.
She went quiet and says to me, I never saw them fight. I'm like, this is why you've got closed doors. This is why you have drives alone. So, the kids don't see these things. 'Cause kids don't need to see everything.
Right.
Okay. So, no matter who you get into a relationship, the moment they start an argument or they try to make their point or they're trying to get you to understand something or they don't appreciate what you've said or done, you're gonna leave them. Yep. I have no time. I have no patience. I have blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you know what?
She's gonna end up alone, bro.
Oh, no, I turn around and go, thank you very much for your time. Que te cuides. Muchas bendiciones. All the power to you. Are you cutting me off? I said, it wasn't it obvious enough? She turns around like, you're an ass. I'm like, okay, tell me something my friends don't tell me. She got
Mm-hmm.
mad. Leo, honestly, listen, and it was funny because this guy had just talked about that, setting boundaries in your relationship.
Uh-huh.
If this is what you want in your life, I'm going to respect it, but that's not what I want in my life. I want to be able to turn around and set my point, be
Mm-hmm.
heard. Don't have to be right all the time because I'm a human. You don't have to be right all the
Absolutely.
time.
I just acknowledge that you're
Yeah,
wrong.
not even acknowledge that you're wrong. So you know what? I get your point,
That's it.
and leave it. Walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Let me vent. Let me have my moment because I'm gonna let you vent and have your moments because we're humans. Y a la
Right.
hora, it is what it is. We move forward from it. And this guy would turn around and says, "You know what? If you can't accept that as a huge red flag that a woman wants no arguments, then you're the problem."
It's true. Because I mean that's what you're gonna be taking, right? So
Más triste, these humans that say they don't want these fights and they don't want this whatever, usually the ones causing it.
mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, I laugh at this because in every relationship there has to be fights, brother.
Oh
And
yeah,
I'm not
no.
talking going to fists because that's just violence.
Mm-hmm.
We've argued. Oh my God, we've argued. We've argued to the point that we don't talk to each other for a day or two. And then, bro, what do you
you,
want?
you good?
Yeah, are we okay?
Mm-hmm.
Did I do something wrong? You mad at me? I literally turned around one day. Nash wasn't talking to me and being me because this is how I am with my close friends. Anybody that's close to me gets to know my sarcasm and my way of being. I literally turned around one day. Nash is mad at me, and I know he's mad at me. I understand his point why he was mad at me, and I've told him this, but he's still not accepting it. And I turned around after I think it was like 3 days of not talking. I'm like, yo, you gonna talk to me, or do I need to tickle your ass with a feather?
Done. That's it.
That was it. It's over with. We
And then
kept
he
on
came down
talking.
with the feather and he tried, but no, he didn't. He didn't.
That's for another talk show. No, but this is
Oh
who we
fuck.
are. Like this is what I
Mm-hmm.
mean. Like you have to be able to be real. You have to be able to be honest.
That's
Don't
it.
expect these freaking unattainable goals and points of mindset that, you know what? You're setting yourself up for unrealistic, truly disgusting, if you ask me, failures.
Yeah.
You're going to fail. Vas a quedar, I don't want to say that word, but vas a quedar mal, digamos.
For sure, bro. Because at the end, that's what happens to a lot of people, though, like men and women. It's that they have that mindset that they don't want to change, and when they get to that position, they just it just hurts them.
Yes.
That to the point that they rather be they're gonna end up alone, bro, because they're so picky. They're they're checking everything out, like little things that they like or they might not like, and so it's just at the end, like people like that will end up alone, bro.
And it sucks
It's
for
like
them.
who's gonna want them, bro? I'm sorry not to be rude, but oh, you know what I mean? So yeah, bro, that's good luck for her, yo.
No, good luck for her. Good luck to women like, well, people like that, because not just women. There's
Yeah,
guys like
people.
that too.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
guys.
yeah, bro. There's guys so toxic like that too. It's not even funny.
You
But
know what? We've had our toxic moments. Like we have. Let's not deny the truth.
well,
We,
bro, we're humans, right?
the funny part is, our toxic moments after the fact, we've learned from them, obviously, to a
Of
degree.
course.
To a degree. But then there's some of the toxic moments that we've been told that we're toxic about that. When we see it, and I know because you and I have lived this and we've talked about it, when we see it carried out, we're like, oh shit, la cagué.
It's- But we see it now, bro. That's what I'm going, right? It's like, yeah, we fuck up. I mean, not, we're humans. We're gonna fuck up all the time. But acknowledging it and seeing where you fucked up so you don't fuck up again, now that's big. Because a lot of people don't do that. Once
No,
they fuck up, they fuck up and they don't give a fuck. They don't acknowledge it. They don't even acknowledge that they fucked up. They don't acknowledge that they did something wrong. And I'm not talking just in a relationship, just in anything. You know
in
what I mean?
general.
In general. So it's just, bro, it's just crazy to see some mindset get stuck in, like, just get stuck, bro. But
And this is all part of being, growing up to be a man,
yeah.
growing up to understand that, yeah, we make mistakes. We are sometimes the mistake. And
Hmm.
not as in we're a mistake to be in the planet, but we're the
Well,
ones that
we're
make
all,
mistakes.
90% of us are mistakes, bro.
Mira, cabrón. I should have swallowed. That's all I say.
On the back, at least. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it, guys. Like, there's nothing wrong with admitting that you're wrong.
We're
There's nothing
humans,
wrong with
man.
being able to turn around and say, you know what, mom, dad, I messed up. Sweetheart, I'm sorry. Go to your kids,
Even, yeah, you're right.
bro. When I'm being unrealistic with my kids, and I realize that I'm being unrealistic with my kids, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta apologize. Like,
When,
and now they know. Now after so many years, they just laugh. They're like, yeah, yeah, we know, it's okay. We know how you are now. My daughter pushes the buttons because that's who she is. But my son turned around and it's like, okay, we're not arguing. I don't have the time for this.
mm-hmm.
You hate it when we do this, so don't. Don't you start, because if I start, we're not going to end up in a good place. Day or two later, Dad, you okay? I haven't heard from you. Or, listen, Brad, what are you doing today? We're going to do this.
That's it, man.
And that's it. Then you get the other extreme. Like, I believe both your mom and my mom are this other extreme that
Oof.
I love my mother and she watches the show, and I'm sorry, Viejita. I know you're going to kick my ass when I see you. Yeah, thanks, brother.
kick his ass. He deserves it.
Probably. Pa' que mentir. But
Like,
she'll literally be like, Mom, you did this wrong. Mijo, mira que te hice tal y tal cosa. That's when I know she's trying to admit things. She's trying
Uh-huh.
to come around. But mamá decir, mira, mijo, yo la jodí. Yo tuve la culpa. Homie, you crazy? What you smoking? That's some of the cheap stuff. Like, that's cheaper than cheap. You're smoking oregano with freaking honey sauce at that point, bro.
China butt, bro.
Straight up. Even we were talking about it with my sister about
Hmm.
these things in life. Me dice mi hermana, the day my mom admits fault, takes responsibility, yo, start digging because she's gonna be going under. Like straight up. Mama admitted to mistakes? No, bro.
I guess that's the old school mentality, bro. I think that's the old school. Like, my mom got better, and on that, it's still a little hard, on some stuff, but like she did get better. Is just, unfortunately we always gonna bump heads. I'm just the thing we why we bump heads is because we're so much alike.
Ustedes dos, yeah.
Right, we're so much alike, bro. So when we argue, bro, we argue. It's like we go, and I see it like that's the thing about seeing what you do wrong and seeing it kind of step away of the problem and see the problem both ways. Kind of desoblarte and then yeah, you're done. But doing that, I see my faults because yo, with her, it's just none of us could have the last word. One of us have to, you know, and noticing that, that's when like the shit happens because that's when we say, just to have the last word. That's when we say things that we don't mean. That's when we say things to hurt the person that we're saying it to. You know what I mean? Because we want to win, right? And I think, bro, and unfortunately, I think that's a Virgo thing. I don't know if that's how you are or not, but like I think that's a Virgo uh thing that we have, that we always want to have the last word, and so we can never let it go. Like I do see it, but it sometimes gets fucking annoying because then
You know what? Yeah, my ex, the girl I was with in Toronto, one day says to me, and I will never forget this because I howled, bro. Me quedé dormido riéndome because it was just too much. Me dice, do you always have to have the last word?
yep,
Do you always have to make sure your point is understood?
yep,
Do you not know when to stop?
nope,
And I looked at her and I said, like, me quedé frío. I'm like, and I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, no, when I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'll tell you I'm wrong. And you're going to hear me tell you that I'm wrong. And
mm-hmm,
you're going to hear why I'm wrong. And you're going
yeah,
to understand why I know that I'm wrong.
mm-hmm,
It's like, I don't need to know it. I've already, well, I don't care. I'm going to tell you. You don't need to. Yes, I do.
and yeah, man, I think that's the problem on at least my part. I know I want to have the last word, and as a
Yeah.
mother, I think she wants to do it too. You know, but at the end, yeah, bro, I haven't talked to my mom for like a week or two, I think, months. It got that bad. I haven't talked to her. Like I came home, I just
How
say good
can you do
morning.
that to la madrina?
I'm like good morning,
I don't want to
good
ask what
evening, good evening. That's it. You wanna eat? Okay, eat. Didn't even mention, not even said a word. Go down, back to my, the basement, and do what I'm doing. Start making, do my shit. Didn't see her until I go to bed. Good night. Done.
happened. Bro, I just realized something.
Hmm.
We switched positions.
Why? What's
You're
up?
the fucking basement troll now.
Yeah, man, and I love it. I love it. It's like the setup that I have right now. I have this area with the desk that's where we do abiertos, and then I have the other part where I do the mixes. So it's like right beside each other, and everything's like it's sick, and I like it. And then when I do shirts, I have my area that I set up, so that's when I do shirts. And when I do tattoos, same thing. I just take down everything of the shirts and I just put everything of the tattoos.
Nice.
It's a versatile space, and I love it.
And that's the whole thing. Like, I don't know why, but as Virgos, we like that calm, quiet solitude.
Yeah, it's true to a point. I do to a point, because that's the thing though. If we go like with the signs and all that, I'm the 24th of August, so
Okay.
that's like the day right after Leo finishes. So I do have some Leo stuff in me,
You
right?
do.
Some, but yeah, it's just crazy. But uh, I like, I don't like the darkness. I like to be everything bright. Like I love to be bright. I hate being in the dark. So with my brother especially, we're so like different on everything. Like we're so the opposite. Like he loves to be in the dark. He could be in the dark all day long if he wants to. I get like, oh fuck, I'm getting depressed already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly.
So, but like I like to have everything on the flow. So I'm here, I'm there, I'm there, so everything could flow nice. You know what I mean? And same thing, desorden, bro. Like I'm not the most organized person, but when it gets to a point that I see it, it just fucking drives me crazy. You know what I mean? And once that point hits, it's like, okay, now let's get to it. It's just little things, yo.
I get it,
But I
brother.
guess, I don't know how are you? Like, what stuff do you do? What I don't know. What's a Virgo in you? Because you are a Virgo, and you're like a half, like right there. You're mid. No, you're
See,
almost at
this
the
is
end too,
I'm at the end.
and I'm at the
Eh,
beginning.
I'm at the complete end of it. I'm on that beautiful little cusp where I can pretend that I'm not, but I am.
Hmm.
But messes, my room, bro. I've had freaking coaches, I've had psychiatrists, I've had life coaches come and tell me, start your day by making your bed and blah blah blah.
It does help though.
¿Sabes qué?
I'm sorry, bro. I was the same way.
Yo no le
And
miro.
no, like okay. So I don't do it often, but I've been doing it like this past week. I've been doing that. I wake up. I'm not telling you that I fucking like lo tiendo toda completa, bro. I have a king size bed and I sleep in a little corner. My dog
Why do
takes
we
the
do that? Why do we do that?
my dog takes the other 3 quarters of the bed when like Patricia's not here. You know what I mean? So, bro,
Patricia,
and
be careful.
so yeah, bro, and so yeah, I shake it, like make the bed fast, and I'm out. But yeah, you have to, bro. So yeah, man, and it worked because once you get home, bro, sometimes I get tired. I go lay down in my bed. It's not a mess, and that's so actually that's a nice feeling, bro. You come home to your bed done and just go lay down and just like even take a nap. It feels actually more relaxed, and your mind, it's clear. That's the biggest thing to me. Like my mind was cleared. I didn't have the the fucking thing in my head, like the weight in my head coming home and like to do my bed. Oh, look at the mess, shit. So no, like, because I'm the type of guy that just okay, I'm going to bed. I just take everything off, just drop it on the floor, straight to bed. No, but this time I actually put in the hamper. It was hard, but like it gives you that peace of mind.
See, you've known me for a long time. You've seen me move. You've seen my places. My living room has got to be spotless.
Yeah.
My kitchen has got to be spotless. My bathroom has got to be fucking sparkly. You've seen it, and this is no lie. This is I'm being as abierto as I possibly can be. You've come to wherever I've had an office.
Yeah.
It's always like on point. You look in the studio, everything is on point. If there's something wrong, it gets to me. Like if one cable's out of in the wrong position, it drives me nuts.
That's the same, bro. That's why I had to keep changing some stuff around, like cables, put it back. No, I don't like the way these cables hang. Let me tug them in. Let me disconnect everything. Connect. Oh yeah, bro. I go through that a lot.
Like even in the studio, when we do live events, when we've done live events, we place things and you're like, okay, it's cool. Or somebody will turn around and do the setup, and we've shown up after we paid somebody to do the setup, and I'm like,
No.
no, redo it. No me gusta.
Because we already have that flow that once we go in, we know, like we bring our systems or whatever, we know where to put the casket, we know where to put yours, we know where to put the computers, we know where to, bring the power cord to whatever so we could both have it. So that way it actually flows. We don't have to be disconnecting no computer, waiting for that. So yeah, it just makes it so much easier that way.
But when it comes to my bedroom, if I have company over, my bedroom's closed.
But I
It,
mean, that's you, right? That the other areas is the common areas. When people come, that's the first thing they see. Nobody has to go to your fucking room.
like, trust me, I get criticized. Even my mom now, she'll come over to visit me, and she doesn't come in. The moment she sees I go to cook something for her, or she'll ask me for a coffee, I'll go make her coffee, and all of a sudden she's in my room.
Lock your door.
I'm like, lady, what are you doing? Mijo, es que tenéis que hacer la cama. I'm like, mom, I'm happy.
Mhm.
My clothes is put away. My laundry's in its corner. Everything else is where it needs to be. The only thing that will never be made is my bed. And it's not because I don't make it, because I do make it. And I'm pretty good at it when I do it. But you know what? I get, and this has been a thing for me for years, whether I'm in a relationship or not, whether my kids have been living with me or not. I start work early.
No.
I'm up 2, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and it's go till I finish doing what I'm doing. It could be my day could end at 7 p.m. My day could finish at 11 p.m. So do I get up those 5 extra minutes just to make my bed, or do I enjoy those extra 5 minutes and have those extra 5 minutes of energy to do the extra things that I'm more than likely going to happen during my day? There are times when I get up and I'm like got all this energy because I've had an easy day yesterday. You know what? I finished my day miraculously at 3 o'clock. Pull the room apart, clean it, and this is yes, I know this is bad, but I will pull the room apart like
Hmm.
I'm about to do with the studio after we're done this.
Oh no, yo, put the camera on and start recording the
You know
changes,
what?
yo.
I should have done that. Like I literally, half the studio's got it right now.
The only clean areas the your behind the back of you.
No, no. Remember, we've got two studios, right? But this, like, even this studio, I'm like, what do I do
No,
next?
but that one doesn't look bad, bro. That one actually, if you wanted like, it doesn't look bad. I like it. That one's
Thank
nice
you.
because it's like an office, and then you could do the interviews there and everything. It's not bad unless you want to lose the desk and just have like two chairs.
Well, what I'm thinking of doing with this one, because I am not getting more and more customers coming in,
Hmm.
um, moving the all the recordings into the big studio.
Okay.
Because well, first of all, there's a lot of echo in this room,
Hmm.
and I know you can hear it in the recordings. I actually sat down and listened to a lot, watched a lot of our shows fully from end to end, and que lo que pasa cuando no puedes dormir. Eh?
Straight
So
up.
I heard it. I'm like, oh, we got to do more soundproofing in here, a
Hmm.
lot more. And then I was talking to my leja and to my son about the other studio, and I've seen a lot of the shows that you guys watch, that you and your brother watch, and I'm like, you know what? It's time for a change. Yes, I want to get back, and I know you and I have talked about it, and we have a lot of people that would keep on requesting for us to go back onto Twitch.
Hmm.
And originally, the studio was set up for us to do that, but with everything that's going on, the different shows are coming up, with the talk shows that we're doing, I think it's time that we make it into more of a talk show studio.
Okay.
We're still going to keep the green screen because I love being able to play with the graphics in the back, and
No, well, that's 90% of all those studios they're green screen all around. So you know,
so
Yeah, man, that's a good idea. Make it look nice, make it look good, so we could actually have the show through there and have invites coming in and out.
Well,
So
like this past week on Friday, we had Carnaval de Barranquilla, which is going to be celebrating our anniversary with us,
yes, sir.
and we had four people plus myself in the studio.
Hmm.
But because of the way it was set up, there was only two mics, mine and theirs, and they had to share the three, four of them had to share that one mic.
Mm.
So I'm like, this does no, this no, I don't like it. It
Yeah.
didn't breathe professional to me. It didn't breathe happiness to me.
Hmm.
Even though they were happy and they were enjoying themselves, it was a personal thing.
Yeah.
They didn't mind sharing the mic. They didn't mind any of it. They were dancing around with the extra space that's in there. They were dancing around,
Oh wow, eh?
which is great. But you know what? It's not fair to them.
Hmm.
If we're going to
Yeah,
provide a space, we need to provide an adequate space, not just a space.
of course,
So at
of
least
course.
again, that's just a personal thing. That's me being me being a little extra, wanting a little more.
Hmm.
But speaking of wanting more, this week's question to you.
What's up?
We talked about it before. What's an embarrassing moment that you have had that has made you go redder than my shirt?
Bro, I had so many.
Okay, one that well the kids or no, not the kids. One that Marcel has made you go through.
No, I embarrass him, bro. Like,
Oh,
okay, that's the thing, though. I don't get embarrassed easy, okay? Because I'm an a hole like that. Like, even
mm-hmm.
when we're shopping with my girl, bro, it's like I'm talking shit and people are looking at her like, "What the fuck are you?" Now she got a hold of it, so she goes and talks shit with me too. You know what I mean? So, like, yo, we're shopping on for groceries, and yeah, I see that she's on one side looking for whatever. I'm just walking around, and I see the cucumber. I'm like, "Yo, do you need this size?" Like shit like that. And then she's like, the beginning was like kind of like, but now she's like, "No, I need a bigger," or "No, that's too big." So we just go with the flow. So I don't get embarrassed easy. But two embarrassing moments that I got and actually brought. The first one that happened at Tonic. That was pretty embarrassing. Trying to run to stage and I slipped and I fucking almost cracked my shin. You know what I mean? So that was pretty that was pretty embarrassing, especially considering that I ran just to go dance with this girl and that happened and you know so that was an embarrassing moment. But then, bro, okay, okay. So our brothers, and I gotta tell you a few. So one time, we're at Walmart, bro, and I really had to go to the washroom, man. I mean, like me and the washrooms, bro. Fuck. So, bro, I ran and I'm like, fuck, I have to go. I'm like, Patricia, I'll call you. So I go, bro. I'm like there. I sit down. I'm like doing my thing, and then I'm like, why do they have the the tampon dispensers on the side? I'm like, and I'm thinking, I'm like, whatever. I'm done, bro. I'm about to leave, and on the two stalls, the one because I was in the center one on each side. Then I see sandals with like painted toes, painted nails. And I'm like, oh shit. And then I see the next one, high heels. I'm like, oh shit. I'm in the women's washroom, bro. Bro, I came out, like I put my hoodie on, I zipped up my jacket, bro, because it was winter. I zipped up my vest, put it on, and just walked with my head down. And some people were looking, bro, I was fucking red as your shirt. And I'm like, and I
I
found
didn't
Patricia.
know that.
And and I found Patricia. I'm like, yo, you don't know what happened, yo. Like, she's like, what happened? I'm like, I just went the woman to watch bro. That was, I'm telling you, bro. You don't know how embarrassed I was. You're walking around and like some ladies, I guess, see me when I was coming out. So when they see us walking, they were like looking at me and shit. Yo. Like, yeah, bro. That was pretty bad. Then another one. I'm with my brother. We're gonna go see my mom. We're taking the bus. We're in the Etobicoke, and stupid me. There's the Sun, the newspaper dispensers. The big
Okay,
ones,
okay.
the red ones, bro. And the glass was cracked. It was broken, from the thing. So stupid me. I'm like, yo, Christian, look. So I pretend that I'm gonna kick the thing. So pretending that I broke it, bro. It was ice all over the floor, right? So as soon as I pretend to kick that newspaper thing, I'm in the air, bro. Both feet in the air, right? I landed, bro, on my back. I got winded. Like I got winded, bro. I couldn't even breathe. I'm like, and Christian's beside me, bro. He's a kid, right? He's like a kid still. He's like laughing at me. He goes, "What happened?" He's fucking cracking up, bro. I have no air. He's right there. The people in the bus. So I was like, we went back in the bus, bro. He's like, "Are you okay?" Yeah, bro.
Whoa, that's good.
So that's my things. There's some more, but bro, God knows.
You
That's why I don't
remember,
get embarrassed easy no more, bro. So much shit happened that, like, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
so you remember at one point, Nob Hill Farms on Western turned into some other outlet liquidation thing.
Yeah, the one on was it Weston or Keel?
Western the 401.
Yeah, Weston for one. Yeah, yeah, I remember that one.
So at that point, I think I was like maybe 18, 17 or 18. I had my license, took the car, my brother and I are out. And you just triggered this. Oh my God, I had forgotten about this. Well, the people that were there were so cheap that they weren't fixing the air conditioning. So you're shopping around and you're sweating. It's the middle of summer, you know how it gets, especially in August. Ese calor de agosto que ya no se aguanta.
Hmm.
Well, for lunch, my brother and I wanted to try, for the first time, we went to go try Indian food.
Nice.
And you know what happens the first time you've tried Indian food.
Yes.
So we're shopping. And I'm like, oh, guy, you know what? Someone's like, me too, me too, me too, me too.
Oh no.
I'm like, do you remember where the bathrooms are? It's like on the other side of the cashiers. I'm like, forget the shopping. I'm gone. If you want to keep on shopping, you go. So here I am running to the bathroom. Boy, in the poor bathroom, it got taught a lesson that afternoon.
Oh no.
But in the bathrooms, the air conditioning was working. So they're so cheap that instead of fixing the air conditioning in the building, they went and opened up the bathrooms and put fans,
Oh my god, bro. Oh.
heading out to everybody.
Hmm.
But I'm in so much pain, I'm not paying attention to what's going on. So whatever, I'm like, oh, do my thing in pain. And I get out, and my brother is like, I'm embarrassed. Don't call me your brother. I'm like, what did I do? And I just see the cash register. The, the poor girl. And I'm still not putting two and two together. The door's wide open and the fan is just going, bro. Going.
Oh my.
As we're walking out, one of the ladies that worked is like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. Do you need some Pepto Bismol? Bro. My body was embarrassed before I realized it. My brother looks at me, I think he needs more than that. You know how my brother is. And he just walks away. And I'm looking at the lady. I don't get it. We get to the car, and at this point, I'm red. Like everybody's triggered in but me. Like the brain isn't registering it. I look at my brother, I'm like, hijo de tu chingada madre. He's like, yep, you destroyed the place. People are throwing up because of you. Gone, dude. I see, didn't say nothing. We get home, and instead of saying hi to my mom, you don't know what this asshole did.
Oh, the first thing, of
Oh,
course.
yeah, I'm like, shut up. I was like, ¿qué hiciste? Nada, we went shopping. ¿Y qué compraron? Nada, porque este es literally se hizo blah 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 and tells my mom everything. And my mom's like, I'm never going back to her again. Dejo solito, bro.
Bro.
I like celebrating my birthday.
Yes, you do.
I love having fun on my birthday. I don't need anybody to freaking turn around and do or have to do anything. Somebody does something for me, I'm always extremely appreciative of it
Mm-hmm.
because you don't have to do anything for anybody. Yeah, it's their birthday, but you are not obligated to give a wife, a girlfriend, a kid anything,
Yeah, it's true.
especially at our age. If we want something, do it, pay for it, order it,
No,
buy it.
trust me.
I know,
Yeah,
I just
man,
saw, I
it's
saw,
true. It's
and,
true.
and I don't blame you for what you bought.
Oh, bro, I'm so happy on that buy. Like, no lie, I was searching for that for like a decade, so I found it.
There you go, and you know what? It's well deserved.
Oh yeah.
But my kids love embarrassing me.
Oh,
They
how
love
beautiful, bro.
fighting to make sure that they get dad. So Friday, my me said, "Me, Dad, are you free this afternoon?" Yeah, Leo, what's up? What do you need? Take me. I need to go sell some of the baby's clothing. I'm gonna put it in consignment. Orale, if that's what you want, sure. Anything to spend time with her and my grandson.
Mm-hmm.
So we're waiting for her to do her thing and blah blah blah. She's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, me too. It's about that time, dude. Like, I don't eat late anymore. So what do you want to do? She's like, I don't know. Let me finish with this and we'll figure it out. So we're deep in Orleans, which is saying like going up to Brampton or going up to Vaughan from Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
So we're there chilling, whatever. And across the street, there's a Burger King and there's a Mandarin. It's like, oh, Dad, let's go to Mandarin. I'll buy. I'm like, listen, right now you're going through stuff. I'll pay for me. You pay for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she goes, finishes doing what she's doing. We start heading over, and I see her going on her phone checking her finances. It's me. Um, bills are about to
Mm-hmm.
come out. Can I borrow money and I pay you back? Okay, don't worry about it. Dad's got you.
Mm-hmm.
So I go in and I'm having fun with my grandson and we're chilling and doing our thing. So we get in and is it a special occasion? And her eyes popped up. I'm like, nope, we're just here. I'm just here to spend time with my kid. Yeah,
Oh,
Dad.
cause she will do it for sure.
Oh, she'll do anything to make sure Dad gets put on the spot. So I'm like, okay, we sit down, whatever. We go get food and we're having fun. And one thing I hate is when, and it's not that I hate it, but I'm a big believer that if you start giving your kids from a young age a proper upbringing, you try to do your best for them to learn, they're
Mm-hmm.
going to learn.
Mm-hmm.
If you teach them how to use a fork, if you teach them how to, all those little things that as adults we need,
Mm-hmm.
maybe halfway through our first plate, for lack of knowledge of time, this couple comes in, and this has trust me, this has everything to do with something here. Comes in with their two kids. He starts yelling at her in Arabic, and I'm like, oh, poor lady.
Poor lady.
None of my business. And my grandson immediately, whenever somebody yells, he gives them a dirty look. So I'm like, Sammy, quit it, just eat. So he's eating,
Mm-hmm.
he's eating, he's eating. They go get food, whatever. My daughter's like, I'll be back, Dad. I'm gonna go get another plate. So she goes. I'm chilling with my grandson, and he's about to grab for my plate, and I correct him. You don't do that. Blah blah blah. Don't do this. And he's understanding in his own little way. He's understanding. So he goes back to his plate. I put some more food on his plate so he has what he needs.
Mm-hmm.
And these kids start going nuts. Complete chaos, dude. Little boy grabs a knife, a steak knife. I don't know how they got a steak knife. This is maybe the second time I've seen a steak knife at a Mandarin. And he's literally swinging it, swinging it.
Whoa.
So dad goes to take it away from him. Kid goes ballistic, starts whipping everything on his plate, everywhere and anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Dad gives him the knife back. Kid's howling, and I'm like, that's not good. And I look at my grandson, I'm like, Sammy, don't you dare. That's not going to go good if you act that way. I'll take your food away. Pulls his plate closer, and he just wants him, and he keeps on eating. So, whatever. Then the little girl starts putting food in her hair.
Oh.
Imagínate Ashlyn's hair full of food, bro. Patricia's hair full of food. Yeah. So I'm like, whatever, not my
Oof.
kid, not my problem. I look at my daughter, I'm like, listen, at this point, I just want to go because this is so embarrassing. Like, this is just, it's ruining my night.
Hmm.
This is your kids, but you know what? If you're gonna let your kids run wild, do it at home. Don't do it in public. Don't ruin other people's days because everybody at this point,
Just take them to the park and done you.
yeah, but yeah, like let them do what they got to do, but don't. If you're not gonna raise your kids to have a little respect for others,
Then yeah, for sure.
to each their own, right? So, and other people are commenting, and I'm keeping my mouth shut because I really don't want any problem. I'm just there to have fun and spend time with my family. So I get back, and my grandson's playing. There was nothing I wanted. My daughter said to me, "Go back and check." So I go back and check. There's no fruit.
No.
Everything's cakes and cakes and cakes and
Oh,
chocolate and cakes, and I'm like, no, I can't have any of this. So this is about as I'm about to give up. Lady with creme brulee comes out. I'm like,
oh, they're so good though. Uh-huh.
okay, this will be my cheat for the week. Frig it. So I grab two little things and I'm going back and I'm all happy. And as I'm coming back, I hear happy birthday. I'm like, oh, she didn't do it. At this point, I'm already like sweat's coming down. I'm like, no. She turned around, starts howling. She's like, you should look at the look in your face. I'm like, don't tell me. She's like, no, it's not for you, Dad. I promise you, I would not do that one. I'm like,
uh, and honest truth, bro. Did you trust that what she said?
I should have heard her verbiage. I should have heard what words she used because by her saying that one, she's right. She promised she didn't do that one.
That's true.
So she didn't lie to me.
Mm-hmm.
So the song stops, whatever, and I'm there. I have my grandson now on my lap because I'm sharing my creme brulee with him. All of a sudden, the little fella comes by with the machine. He's pushing it over. I'm like, it must have broken down or something, but I'm not putting two and two together. All of a sudden, he's standing in front of me with lighting up a candle. I'm like, no. If it were a group, meh, whatever. You're expecting it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was just the three of us. And all of a sudden, are you ready? I'm like, no. Well, too late. And he starts singing. The entire freaking section we were sitting at starts singing, bro.
Oh
People
wow.
that are picking up the food are coming in to sing because it got that loud. And I'm red. I don't know where to hide at this moment. I'm done. Normally, this stuff doesn't affect me, but it really got to me. Like this time, it really, she got me good. And I'm there. My grandson's looking at the dude like, "What are you doing? Like, just stop." And I look at him. And I'm looking up. I'm like, I don't know where to hide. I'm like, here, grab him. I'm like, oh. And everybody, hey, happy birthday. I'm like, okay, thank you. So I grab him. I'm like, I can't believe you did that. She's like, Dad, you are soaked. I'm like, what do you mean? Your red shirt looks white right now on you. So I'm like, no chingues, why would you do that? You know, she's like, I promise you I didn't do that one, but I didn't tell you nothing about this one.
That's it. She got
Okay,
you good.
good point. So I'm feeding my grandson. People are coming up as they're leaving, like, happy birthday, happy. I'm like, thank you, thanks, like, congratulations. And one lady comes up, and lady said, Mija, good for you. I'm glad you were able to do that, embarrass your dad. It's nice to see that you guys have that kind of connection. Yeah, Leo, she's the only one that does it because it's true. You know, the other two, they're a little bit more calm in that sense. Esta no le vale madre. And I love her for it. And the lady turns around and is like, it's my birthday too. I'm like, oh, congratulations. Like, I'm actually, my birthday's blah, blah, blah. I didn't want her to feel bad, so I didn't want to tell her the exact date. And she starts telling me her whole story. He's like, by the way, you must be a really good dad. I'm like, well, I don't think so. My daughter looks and was like, okay, there's your answer. It's like, no. The way the baby's realizing and talking with you and going with emotions and not making a disaster, like other people's children that don't have any manners.
Oh no.
Bro, I felt embarrassed for them. Oh, thank you. And the red came back instantly. My daughter me said, "Don't feel embarrassed.
It's the
This is why
truth.
we do what we do for you. This is why we put up with you. Look at how much Sammy loves you." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's like it's yeah, but you're not their dad. You're not their family. That's
Hmm.
their choosing,
That's
bro."
true.
Before my daughter and I finished having that conversation, they picked up their kids and gone.
Because
They were
they seen it. They
the
seen it.
the waiter was running after them to pay the bill. That's how embarrassed they were.
So they made a mess, eh?
Oh, bro, there was food on the walls. There was food on the floor. At one point, the little kid got off his chair, started running around, and he would be sucker punching people.
Oh, bro, I would have tripped him.
They were, my grandson, I'm like,
Don't get any ideas.
and he just looks at me. No, papa. No, papa. I'm like, I know you're not going to do something stupid because you'll be in trouble. Grabs his meatballs. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, behave. You're not in trouble. And he looks at them, and he kept on giving them dirty looks the whole night. And my daughter said to me, look at him, how he reacts to you. I'm like, you guys were the same thing. You guys wouldn't do stupid shit like that. You weren't allowed.
Hmm.
And twice in less than 20 minutes, I was embarrassed the hell out of. Bro, like when I left there, I had to change shirt because of how sweaty I was. Means to
For
me,
real,
huh?
man.
And even when we were leaving, everybody's saying happy birthday. I'm like, my birthday's not for a couple of weeks.
Well, thank you, anyways.
My goodness. And my daughter's to me, see, yo, bitch, I got you. She's all
That's
proud
it.
of herself. Bro, honestly, that's something I didn't expect.
She got you, bro.
Oh, she got me good. She got me real good. So,
Well, that's kids, yeah. They make
that's
the
kids
crazy
for
stuff.
sure. Definitely kids for sure.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, I do want to give a big shout out to a short sponsors. Abiertos is sponsored by Ink by Blinn, Toronto's premium ink tattoo shop. Make sure you hit them up on all the socials. Follow them, give them a like, give them a love, give them a subscribe, give them whatever you need to give them. Just don't give them a hickey.
Yes, please don't.
He might not like that, or maybe he does. I don't know, depending on what day of the
No,
mood he's in. Mi
no,
gente
no.
linda, make sure if you want some ink done, if you want to cover up, it doesn't matter what type of skin, how young, how old. The man will do it all just for you to make sure you're happy.
Yes, sir. Just don't forget, follow us, Ink by Bling, on all the sources, all the on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Ink by Bling. Come and get your ink done.
Mendoza Jiu Jitsu Academy up in Maple, correct? Or is it
Yes, Maple, Maple.
Maple, Ontario? Make sure you check them out. Patrick Mendoza, coach, professor, sensei, however you want to call him. Make sure you're there. You go check him out. He'll teach you how to roll. He'll teach you how to jump. He'll teach you how to look sexy and heavy at only 110 pounds.
That's it. Yeah, man. Come and check them out. Mendoza Jiu Jitsu down in Vaughan. You want your kids to learn some self defense. Jiu Jitsu is a good way to start them up. And good coaches. He comes from a good lineup. And yeah, come and check him out, man.
No te olvides de pegarle la campanita, hit that bell, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Radio Carrico bringing you all the news, all the information that you want to hear, all the good stuff, all the fun stuff. You know, we're talking about how to be a proper gentleman, how to not be embarrassed by your kids, how to turn around and love life and be who you are at your fullest. Radio Carrico exclusivamente online for all of you, Ontario's number one choice for Latin music 24/7, pura música latina, entrevistas, preguntas, cosas que no vas a ver en ningún otro lugar. So, Mr. Nash, what's your
Yes,
plans for
sir.
today?
For today, just spend it with the family, man. Spend it with the kids. Spend it with my girl. And that's it, man.
You to be a
That's what
family
we'll
man
do.
today?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yesterday, like I said, like I got myself spoiled yesterday, so now today's time to spoil them. So,
I want you to show us what you got spoiled with.
no, fuck, why not? This is my spoilment of the weekend. So that's the box. Voila. And I do have to show it because honestly, like I, my favorite color is pink, one of my favorite colors, but my other favorite color and the one that I love is yellow.
Okay.
So That's my babies, yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Un
So
par
I
de
will, I
veces.
will have a Que Rico T-shirt, black and yellow to match with the shoes. So,
I can see that. I can see that. I can
oh
see
yeah,
that.
it's gonna be sick, yo.
Mi gente, don't forget to give us hit that bell, hit that subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to friend. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers so we can start going live with you guys and start talking things with you, doing the chats and doing all the nice things that we love to do with you. So help us out, get to that first 100, eventually 1,000, and who knows, maybe we can hit that million subscribers as well. Mi gente,
Nah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
oh, for sure.
We're gonna keep on going, and we're gonna get there. Don't worry. Soon time. Soon time.
Next weekend, 1 year anniversary. Radio
Yes,
Carrico.
sir. So still trying to make it there. We'll see how everything turns out, and well, if I see you there, I'll see you guys there, man.
Definitely se va a poner loca la cosa. We've got
Oof.
MCs, we got DJs coming from out of town, out of country. Esto se va a
Yes.
poner candela.
Yes, sir.
Mi gente
Yeah.
linda.
Don't forget to follow us, Radio Que Rico, and all the sources, all the platforms. Come and ring that bell. Peace.